Alright, what's up, good people? It's Anxious Arnold here, and welcome to this week's video featuring the herb of the week. Now today what I wanted to talk about ashwagandha. Very, very powerful herb. I take this herb every single day just because it's potent, it's powerful. I love the effects it has on me, my body. It was made popular by Ayurvedic medicine. It literally means the smell of sweat from a horse or something like that. Don't quote me on that. It's something about the smell of a horse or something. So I haven't noticed it to be that potent, but and I don't even know what a horse's sweat smells like, to be honest with you. I hadn't even been around a horse. I don't know. So I'll take whoever's word for that. I take it every day in capsule form, just dried herb, put in capsules. So I want to talk about some of the benefits. Before I go there, let's talk about it's just being an adaptogenic herb. So all that means is that it helps you to adapt to stress, because these herbs that fall under that umbrella grow in very stressful environments. So it could be on top of mountains, high mountains somewhere, right? It could be in very hot climates, subtropic climates. It could be winter climates. Whatever it is, they're still able to adapt no matter what the environment may look like. It may be stressful, but they're able to adapt. And so in turn, that's what they do for our bodies. It helps us to adapt to our own stress levels. So let's talk specifically about ashwagandha and its benefits. So I've noticed in my own personal life, look, people get up here and they give you something that they've read, and they tell you about what these things have done, or what they've read in a book in terms of what they heard it does or whatever. I don't want to do that. I want to talk about what it's done in my own personal life and what I've noticed in my own personal life. And let me give this disclaimer while I'm talking about it. I am not a doctor. I can't diagnose diseases. If you have questions or concerns, I will consult with a doctor. With your doctor, I would consult with a holistic practitioner. So let's talk about the benefits here. Like, the number one benefit that I've observed in my own life, and one of the reasons why I use it, simply because of anxiety. People, they call me Anxious Arnold. Call me Anxious Arnold for a reason. Man, I'm somebody that has been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder. I've been diagnosed with panic disorder, all that kind of stuff. But man, since I've been taking ashwagandha here, it's been amazing. And so wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully it can help you guys deal with that. Number two, because of stress levels, because of anxiety, at times I get insomnia. My body's just going, my brain is just going. I can't stop thinking. I got the jitters. I got, some of you guys have been through that. You know what I'm talking about. And it gets frustrating sometimes when you really, really want to go to sleep, and you got things you got to do the next day, but you can't, right? So ashwagandha is great for that. So I take it before I go to bed, and it helps me relax. Now, you're going to have to play with the dosing. For me, I take a decent amount. I don't go way overboard, but I take a decent amount. For me, I take 500 milligram capsules at night, and I actually take this multiple times during the day. So in the morning, afternoon, and the night. I take it at night, and if I found that it just helps me to just kind of relax, it's just like almost cradles me, man. Like I feel like my mother just, when you're a child and the mother's just rocking you to sleep or something like that, and you just, it feels very natural. And so it's been very, very helpful for me dealing with my own insomnia. And so I hope that it helps you as well. All right, so that's number two, insomnia. Number three is just brain fog, man, just cloudy thinking. And we've all been through this. I've been through it, man. I've dealt with it for years and years and years, and I couldn't quite place what the root of that was. And I just found out that a lot of my anxiety and my stress kind of caused that. And so you take a little bit of ashwagandha, and before you know it, you feel like it's just like looking at being outside on a rainy day, and then the sun starts to peek through, right? There's just clarity there, and then all of a sudden the clouds just kind of dissipate. And before you know it, you just see the sun shining down, illuminating everything. And that's what ashwagandha does for me. Now, I know I painted a pretty good picture right there, right? But anyway, that's what it does for me. That's literally how I feel. I feel like I can be just sometimes just stuck, and then all of a sudden, man, boom, the clouds part. Before you know it, I'm good. Number four, I would say fatigue. I was somebody that was a heavy coffee drinker before. Ashwagandha has been a godsend with that as well, just kind of helping me to adapt and not feel as tired. In fact, and even though it has a calming effect, it still gives me some level of energy, if that makes sense. I still can get up, I still can get things done, but I get it done in a nice, calm, cool way, nice, focused way, and that makes me feel good. So ashwagandha is great for that. So fatigue. So for those of you that may be dealing with fibromyalgia or chronic fatigue syndrome, those kind of things, you might want to try just this is just a natural alternative to look at. I would still consult with your doctor, but this is a natural alternative for you to take a look at. Let's see, number 5. And I've been kind of saying this the whole time, but number 5, I think this is probably the major one, especially in light of what we're dealing with today with COVID-19, just people just being stressed out. So this stress, I said it was an adaptogenic. It falls under the adaptogenic umbrella. So this stress levels, man, like people are just stressed out right now, you know, with loved ones, with jobs, with sickness, with disease, whatever it is, people are stressed. And so stress is a killer. I've said this on my podcast. I've said this to people I know in person. I realize this in my own life. Stress can kill you. It compromises your defense system or your immune system. And so we want to make sure that we keep stress at a minimal level in our lives. Ashwagandha is really good for that. And so if you start looking into herbs, one of the first herbs I would recommend you look into would be ashwagandha. I think it has very, very powerful effects. Ashwagandha has been going through many, many clinical trials. It's been tested thoroughly, and it's been proven to work. So I hope that helps you guys, people. That concludes this week's herb of the week. And so next week I'll have another herb for you. I'll make sure that I post something every Saturday morning for you guys, for your viewing and listening pleasure. Until next time, people, want you follow me, subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want to do. Got questions you want to ask, I'll be glad to answer those questions. Okay, I hope this video helps you guys. Hope it finds you in a good place. If not, hope it helps you get better, all right? And until next time, people, keep your health up. Peace.